So what's going on, guys? So Junior's taking you back with another video. Now today we're talking about a video editing software. And what software, you ask? This is VideoProg Vlogger. Now don't let the name scare you off by the end of it saying vlogger. This isn't just for vloggers, this is for all users, especially when it comes to beginners. Now editing videos is a long, lengthy process, especially if you're not used to it. You know, there's editor softwares out there that do take you a lot of time watching videos and tutorials constantly just to try and get at a good edge. Well, that's not always the best thing. Well, in today's video, we're going to be going through the VideoProg Vlogger and actually showing you why this has got to be the best editing software when it comes to beginners. So why don't we check out the website, get it downloaded, and see what we're working with. So let's go. So this is the VideoProg Vlogger tech specs. So guys, this is the app we are talking about. This is the VideoProg Vlogger Create and Recreate. So what we're going to do first of all is have a quick look around. So it's pretty much just going to tell you everything you need to know about it. 20 plus speed, presents flexible curves, it's got automatic keyframes, and it's an extremely easy interface. So we have 28 motion presents, we have motion crop, pan, zoom, change motion paths. You know, you've got everything from color grading to color corrections. You know, everything you would expect from a top quality video editing software, but they're normally really hard to work out and get your head around. So as we can see, it's got everything you physically need. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go download it and actually go check it out. So all we need to do is click on download. Like I said, it is free to all users, and then save it to wherever you want. I'm going to save it to my desktop, and then it's going to download. As soon as it's downloaded, we'll get going. So as soon as you've downloaded it, you'll get this little icon here, which is the VideoProg log. Now, what we're actually going to do is double click on that and actually check out the interface first of all before we do anything else. So, as soon as this loads up, this is what we are introduced with. So this is the first thing. So first of all, it's asking us about a project. So what we're going to do is quickly just create a project just so we can roughly see what's going on. But what we can do is change around. So we've got location, where you want your file to be sent. We've got the video resolution, whether you want everything from 4K, but you can change it down to iPads, iPhones, all the way down to 720, 480p, depending on what you're using. I'm going to do 2K. You can select your frames per second. I'm going to do 30 frames per second, and I'm going to click on New Project. So all I'm doing now is just getting my key. So all you need to do is type in the email address right at the bottom where it says don't have a license code. You can just get one for free. So as we can see, listed under my email address, and here we go. This is the user interface we are introduced with, and as we can see, it's extremely open, and it shows you everything you physically need. So on the top, we have our media library, which will be the clips you want to add together and edit. We have transitions, titles, effects, and as we can see, they don't skimp off on the effects. There really is a ton of different effects we can use here, as well as titles. You can make it more exciting, as well as transitions going from one clip to another to make them a little bit more enjoyable to the viewers and to the readers, to give them a little bit like, oh wow, that was cool, let's carry on watching. And then, of course, we have everything else. So what I'm going to do is just quickly add in some media. I've got a couple of clips before that I'm just going to quickly add in. Just add that one in there. I'm going to add these two clips in here. And then what we're going to do is just add them onto the timeline. Simple as that. I have to wait. I just like the fact how user-friendly this is. So I've got my clip just added in there. So that's my clip I'm currently, going to edit. It's obviously just a small little clip. And then if we play it back, we do get the full playback speed there. But then we can also add all sorts of different things. So we have effects. So we have all different types. So we got black and white crop. So what I can do is add this into there. Then what's going to happen is, if I scroll back up, click on play. Look at that. Straight away. I didn't barely touch anything. And that was incredible. That really did add to the effect. So we'll test another one out just to see roughly what it looks like. So we'll go for a mask. Mask effect will be quite good for a video like this, as we can see. So it's masking the edges so we can just pinpoint what we're actually trying to view and look at. So it really is simple. You don't have to mess around with gradients or anything like that. It's all there. So let's head over the title, see roughly what it works like. So what we're going to do is add a quick title in. We'll go for this one because it's very colourful. So we have our title here. And then when we click on title, we have all the information on the right hand side. So we have your title. So if I change this to... If I change that to VideoProg Logger, then what I can do is move this around. So I can use the vertical and horizontal. So I can move this here. I can move that there. I'm going to pop that in the bottom right hand corner. We can obviously make it bigger. You can change how bold it is. You've got loads of different fonts. Wow, I really am amazed at this. So what we can do is click on play, and there we go. We now have our title in the bottom left-hand corner, which is amazing. Now, I think one of my favorite features, especially when it comes to clips like this, is the ability to change the speed of a video with a click of a button. So on the notice bar here, if we click on speed, we have all these different types of clicks here we can actually use. So if we go to like the likes of montage and click on apply and actually play this, what it'll do is it'll actually speed up the video and then slow it down. So we really do have a full aspect. If I undo that quickly and then just go back, we can start changing them around. We'll have a look at some of the other speeds. We have like a speed up or a slow down. So if I click on slow down and play it, there we go. And then if I click on speed up, as well as flow. So as we can see, it speeds up, slows down, speeds up, slowed down. But obviously we can use these, but we can utilize them ourselves by actually moving them up and down, depending on how we actually want the situation to go. So if I move this all the way down, move it back, that's going to be extremely slow. As soon as it hits that gradient, it's going to rise back up, and then it's going to go for the rest of the video. And now this has to be one of my favorite ones. It really has to. You can constantly speed things up, you can constantly slow things down, so it's going to be really slow, depending on the clip you have. We have fall in and fall out. So as we can see, it's going to fall into slow-mo, and then it's going to speed up and shoot them out. Now that alone really is incredible. So the speed feature really does give you a full maneuverability to even just cross-path your video like that. Add in, you can even do custom if you want to, you know, detail it yourself. You want to move this up and down. You want certain areas and aspects of the video to speed up and slow down at the right moments, which really is phenomenal. So what I'm going to do is add another file in here. So this is a more of a close-up file. I'm going to knock that one off. And then what we're going to do is go back to effects and see if we can, we're going to do a magnifier effect on this one. So what we're going to do is actually play this back now. As we can see, look at that. So this is more for if you want precision on a certain area. So as we can see, we got perfect position there on the actual video itself, which really is incredible. But like I said, when it comes to the effects, they don't have to be the entire length of the video. We can shorten them down to just a small aspect. So as we can see at the start of the video, there's nothing. As we play it through, it's then going to cut in, but then as he jumps away, it's then going to cut out. So you really do have full access to all of these features, which really is incredible. Really simple. It's user friendly. Like everything you physically need, it tells you where it is, it tells you what to do. And the great thing is that on their YouTube page, which will be linked in the video description, they also do weekly tutorials on all different aspects to this, so you're always constantly updated of how to do certain things. If you're worried about not being able to do something, you can check their user channel and actually check all these different videos out, and it'll show you easy, simple ways to make this easier and simple, which is incredible. So I have to admit, when it comes down to, is this an actual good editor, especially for when it comes to beginners, because like the likes of, like, say, Adobe Premiere Pro, they are very, very hard video editors to get a hold of. They really are difficult. Like, I use Adobe Premiere Pro myself, and I find it so difficult, and I've been using it for over a year, and I still find myself stuck in a loop where I wish I could do this, but I've got to go watch a tutorial for the next 2 hours to try and figure out how to move that clip to a certain area. Now, this is going to allow me to do and increase my video production by 10, 20, 30%. Because everything is here where I need it. I don't need to add in feature codes or gravity codes or anything. I don't need to add in any codes or try and find things looking up on the internet. Everything is right here. So if you were to ask me would I recommend it, I 100% would recommend it because it really is incredible. I've shown you a small amount of their features there, but there is so much more where I could spend an entire day just talking about this. So I have to admit, it's 100% of a yes from me. So what you need to do, you need to head down the links in the description and go check them out for yourself, download it, and make your editing experience fun again. That we don't need editing softwares to be hard and like tenuous. You want them to be fun. You want them to be easy and simple and increase productivity. So yes, I 100% say go down the links in the description, download it for yourself and check it out for yourself. If you have any issues, drop me a comment below. I'm more than happy to help. I always am. But as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any further videos. And as always, make your editing fun again. That's all I can say.